Hi everybody, Tasha here from Pixie Mommy's Reborns. Welcome back to my channel. To everyone new, hello and welcome. Today is a for sale video. Yeah. So this is Manish, that's what I named this baby. And he is the Gabby Gail Awake sculpt by Claire Taylor. That's his sculpt. And his artist is Kymberlee's Cocoon. Rare occurrence to see a Kymberlee's Cocoon baby up for sale, huh? So, to those of you that are familiar with Kymberlee and Kymberlee's work, probably half of what I'm going to say will make sense to you. If you are not and you do have an interest in this baby, there will be links to Kymberlee's channel below, to her channel, to her photo shoot of this baby, as well as a link to the business of Kymberlee's Cocoon, so you can get a little idea of how she works, how she prices her babies, as well as how to obtain one of her babies, which, there is usually quite a wait, and her babies are very unique. She does not do the same babies over and over. They are absolutely one of a kind. In fact, she only on occasion does the same sculpt twice, which he would actually be one of them, because she did do a girl, Gabby Gail Awake, and then she chose to do a boy. But that's it. You won't see, he is one of a kind. He is absolutely a one of a kind piece of work. So I'm going to take you all off of the tripod, but I wanted to strip him down so you can all get a look at him. So before I get started, I am going to show him. I'm going to take his pajamas off. I'm going to take him down to cloth body. I'm going to give you the best description I possibly can. It's taken me a long while to get him up for sale. By the way, he is in brand new condition. When I purchased him, I kind of realized that I overextended myself in my collection in many ways, financially. So just for my own personal business, I realized that I was going to have to let this guy go. So he has been stored in my airtight hope chest in exactly, like I said, he is absolutely 100% brand new. He is an AA baby. He has gorgeous green eyes. He has chocolate brown curly hair. This is an amazing quality mohair. And if you go on and you look at the business of Kymberlee's Cocoon, you will see how she prices her babies, and much has to do with what goes in as far as the quality of the eyes, the hair. You're truly and honestly getting what you pay for with her dolls, put it that way. She spares no expense in making them. And I will say that he is a high-end Reborn. He is by no means cheap. He is for the discerning collector. So please, if you are not familiar with Reborns, or that sort of thing, I'm very limited for time. His price is not negotiable. I am not going to be listing his price in this video. You're going to have to email me for his price, as per respect of Kymberlee's Cocoon and how she conducts her business. She does not, publicly put the prices of her babies. You can listen to her for her video on her business to have a better understanding of why. So again, I'm going to respect that. In a way, it's much easier for me to at least list the price in the description so that I don't have to answer emails just based on the price. However, I am going to do that. Going to go out of my way to do that. But please, if you are not prepared to purchase, and if you are thinking that this is, a cheap Reborn, he is not. He's up there. Alrighty, and due to all of the scamming that's been going on and the recent events of that scammer, Andrea's Reborn Nest, aka Andrea Hughes. She had 2 channels, and that whole situation that happened to the Reborn Doll Collective, Inez, who is a very reputable seller in this community. The situation was just horrific. It took her almost 4 months to get her money, and she really had to put up a fight and deal with a lot. It was a lot of her time wasted, and I can't afford that to happen. So yes, I am, sweetie. No, you can't. I am going to be very, very clear on the sale of this baby. Okay? Number 1, I do not accept returns. Okay? If you're having buyer's remorse, whatever the case may be, no refunds, no returns. This is a final sale. I am not a business. I am a private collector. This is a baby from my private collection. It is a private sale. So therefore, I cannot accept returns. So please be 100% sure of your purchase if you're looking to purchase this baby. Due to the recent events, I'm going to say, number 1, Kymberlee does not charge for anything for her, what she puts in the box opening. The price is for the doll itself, period. He will come home in a sleeper of my choice with a lovey 1 outfit wrapped in a blanket and bubble wrap with his paperwork, with his COA and his birth certificate. If I choose to put anything else in the box, it is a gift to you. If I don't have time, if I can't, you're not paying for anything but this doll, this Gabby Gail Awake. So just to make that clear, I'm so sorry, ladies and gentlemen, that I have to be so abrasive here, but I am just, with what happened, it was just concerning. If you have any interest in that whole thing, there are videos up on the fraudulent chargeback. You can go ahead and watch, and then you'll understand why I'm being a little, just that's that. So he is painted with Genesis heat set paint. His eyes are glass. Kymberlee does not disclose where she gets her mohair. It's a specific blend. She has her own supplier. Like many high-end artists do not disclose. I can tell you that this is an extremely high quality, amazing hair. He is mono rooted. I'm gonna take you off to see his hair. It is so soft. It is, oh my gosh, he's so precious. He is varnished with what feels like to me a a textured matte varnish. He's got texture to him. He is not smooth. For those of you that have a strong preference either way to varnish, that's that. He will come home in his one-of-a-kind Kymberlee's Cocoon onesie, and he will have his wooden cross on. There's a story behind the crosses of Kymberlee's. Again, especially with the Kymberlee's baby, how special they are and what a wonderful experience Kymberlee makes when adopting from her. I hate to be so harsh with the sale, and we'll just see who he goes to. PayPal only. Friends and family is preferred. When you email me for price, I will give you. Yes, you can have goldfish, Gabe. I will give you the price for PayPal goods and services, and then I will also give you the price that I can offer you, if you wish to pay through friends and family. It'll be just a slight bit less, but that is completely up to the buyer, and the price will include shipping of him, U.S. only, and fully insured. Okay, so you're covered in that way and fully insured. So this is the body that he's on. He is a cloth bodied baby, so obviously no baby parts. Be aware that Kymberlee signs her babies. This is it's kind of like almost like a iron-on patch on the body. Kymberlee's Cocoon 2018, and she signs that patch, so that's on the bum there. The zip tie here is in the back of the body. He is just done so incredibly. I really, really wish, look at how he can hold your hand. He's so precious. I wish so much that I could keep Manish. I really do, but I have just gone so overboard in my collecting. I just do not have the space and the means. I just don't, no matter how hard I try to figure a way for displaying, it's not working in my house, and, with my kids and family and all I got going on. And it's such a shame to have such beautiful dolls just stored away when someone else could be enjoying them. Kymberlee's babies are not easy to come by either. So, somebody could have been enjoying him all this time. And the longer I hold on to him, that I'm keeping him preserved, because I know, he's, I gotta let him go. The longer he's just sitting, that somebody can be enjoying this baby. So if you're a fan of Claire Taylor and her sculpts, he is a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous Gabby Gail. I mean, this baby is perfection. And it pains me to let one of Kymberlee's babies go, but y'all know I'm a huge fan of Kymberlee's work, and I went so fast in diving into purchasing that it racked up, and I just all right, let me take y'all off to get a look. Please keep in mind, I am filming in the afternoon light. I'm upstairs. There's natural light coming in the window. I do have a light on as well. You can look at pictures of him. You can also see him in Kymberlee's photo shoot, and she did do, I think, one introduction video of him in her nursery when she made him. So you can check him out also in her lighting and her photos of what he looks like. He's almost looking a little like orangey in this lighting up here. As I said, it's not exact, so keep in mind that your screen, your phone, your iPad, your computer, whatever you're watching on, colors, can differ as well. These are all things that you want to consider, and just, make sure that you love the baby on a whole. He is extremely detailed, painting. Look at the bottom of those feet. Oh my gosh. He has separated, his big toes are separated so he can wear a sandal, like a thong kind of sandal, which is really cute, especially for a little bit bigger of a baby. He has a gorgeous birthmark there. Look at the rolls on his legs. So he is a sculpt that has knees that are very defined, which is unique to the Gabby Gail sculpt. Really, really beautiful. His AA painting is just spot on. I do not know the length of the Gabby. You would have to please go look that up on the kit, and bear in mind that whatever body was put on, you saw the body that he is on, can make a difference, in the height of the baby. So just, bear that in mind. You're getting an approximate, may not be down to an exact science of centimeters. He wears a 0 to 3 months or a 3 months, depending on how the clothing runs. So that gives you an idea, more of the size of him. He's a good sized baby. He's not a newborn size baby. Look at those lips. He's got beautiful glossing on those luscious lips. You can get a look at those eyes. I mean, you just don't get better eyes than that. They are just so absolutely gorgeous. He has a little birthmark there. He has bottom lashes that are actually painted and top lashes that are rooted beautifully. Eyebrows are done. They are textured. They are 3-dimensional. They are gorgeous. The realism is amazing in Kymberlee's painting. Look at those ears. He's so precious. And this hair, it's like touching heaven. I mean, it's just, oh my gosh. This face, these eyes get you, right? These eyes. His hair can be styled in many different styles as well. I think Kymberlee showed a few different styles in her photo shoot. So if you're interested in Manish, definitely check out Kymberlee's photo shoot of him. All of her babies have her photo shoots, done of him. This is back of his hair. It's curls all around, luscious, beautiful curls in a chocolate brown. It's like a light chocolate brown to me. It looks almost like frosted and highlight. I don't know if she mixes a few colors, for highlighting and stuff. That I'm not sure. That would be the artist's, techniques. I just know it is so gorgeous and so realistic. Honestly, this lighting up here is not doing him much justice. So he's like more amazing in person. He can sit up. I'm trying to think what else I need to say to you all. Bear in mind, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, we're just coming off of like a very reputable seller that is so transparent, did a whole like live for sale video live for almost an hour showing every inch and talking about a baby. And this lady just totally scammed her. It was just, like I said, she did wind up getting her money back, but not without a ton of stress, almost 4 months of time with on a $950, which it's a lot of money to be sitting there without. This was on a different, somebody else's thing, but that's a lot. That was on. It was just really, so I'm just very kind of apprehensive here, and just, my for sale videos are usually more different, and I don't know, but I'll tell you all, please, again, my kids are off from school now. Those of you that have been with my channel, I do have a special needs son. I have so much going on, so I'm asking you guys to please respectfully, do not email me unless you are a serious inquiry. No holds, no trades. So I will not hold him if you're emailing and saying, oh, but I get paid this day or that day, or I can't, I'm sorry. Then check back and see if he's available when you're ready. Definitely not interested in any trades. The price is the price on him. If I had the time to negotiate with you all, I would have priced him higher. So this is the price of him. He will stay until he sells, until he finds the right mommy. That's just the way that I roll. I don't lower prices on dolls, and I just don't do that. That's not how I roll. So, like I said, he is an absolute one-of-a-kind piece of work. I'm really hoping that he finds a mommy that, is a fan of Kymberlee's Cocoon work, maybe perhaps that has other Kymberlee's babies or has been following for a long time, waiting, hoping, wanting one of her babies. That would be wonderful. Also, if I do not know you, if I, do not know you at all, if you don't have content on your channel, I may ask for references. So to know that you are a reputable buyer. I can't take chances here. Please don't take offense to that. If I don't recognize your name, it's not personal. It's just, how I do business. So, don't take offense to that. Just, help me out and, let me know a little bit about who you are and who can vouch for that. That's all I ask. Certainly you can go through my videos. I've sold many babies right in this way off on my Instagram. I'm a very honest, reputable seller and have more than ample references should you wish. Trying to think what else I could possibly say. His weight is on his birth certificate, which I would have to get out. I don't have that out. I am sorry. My guesstimate is around 7-something pounds, somewhere around there. All right. If that is a issue to you, weight down to the ounces, and an approximate isn't good, then you'll have to let me know and I'll pull out his certificate and look. But I think that most collectors going this high end are going to be experienced collectors and know that they are just going to adjust the weight to how they want it when they get the baby, should they wish. It's usually newer collectors in the hobby that aren't familiar with these things, or that sort of stuff that asks those sort of questions. So it's fine to ask, of course, but I'm just pointing out that probably if you're interested in this baby, you're a discerning collector. You're a seasoned collector. All right. Don't know what else to say. Yep. Again, no returns. Please be sure this is a final sale. If you choose to purchase this baby, you are entering into the agreement of that you have watched this video, you have looked over the baby, you have asked all the questions that you want to ask. If you have any personal preferences as a collector that makes it or breaks it on a doll for you, please ask up front. I don't want to hear when you get the baby home that, I thought the varnish would have felt different, and I described it the best I can. I'm doing the best I can here. So, and I feel like, oh my gosh, it's such a shame when people, come into this community and pull such huge, stunts and scams as this woman did. Because look at me, I'm like fumbling over my, and I've been terrified to post a baby for sale. Since that all happened, I have not posted a baby for sale. It's crazy. It's just crazy. So I'm sorry if I sound like, I don't know what I sound like, but I had to get this done. I needed to get this done. Payments in full only. I can't offer a payment plan. I'm very sorry. Certainly if you're a reputable buyer, somebody that I know, and you have a nice chunk to put down, and it's like, oh, next week you'll have the rest or something, of course, feel free, I'll work with you, but I can't go on to like a whole payment plan thing. So it's just easier for me to wait. If it takes a couple months to sell him, it doesn't matter. It's just easier for me to just have a transaction and be done. As I said, he will be insured once he is shipped. He is out of my hands and into the postal service. I am not obviously flying him or driving him myself, so as a seller, I can just pack him correctly, the best that I can, the best that I know how, get him shipped off, put insurance on him, etc. I don't know what else to say. So, again, if you have any questions, that's a make it or break it for you in purchasing a Reborn doll, please ask before you jump into a purchase. And, please go over to Kymberlee's channel if you're not familiar with her and her work, and listen to, her, business, and take a look at his photo shoot and all of that. There he is again, Gabby Gail Awake by Claire Taylor. Artist is Kymberlee's Cocoon. You are purchasing this doll. He will come home in his one-of-a-kind Kymberlee's Cocoon onesie. He will have his wooden cross. He will be in a sleeper of my choice. He will have a lovey and a blanket of my choice. Won't be brand new. It's just what I have here. Maybe what came in the box opening with him. Maybe not. I can't guarantee that. It's what I put together. His paperwork. His COA and his paperwork from Kymberlee. Oh, and let's see. Hang on a sec, ladies. Yeah, pretty sure this one was his honey bug magnet. Is this a honey bug? Is that his magnet? No, that's not his magnet. Hold on. Where's Passy? This one is. Sorry, give me a second. I'm going to show you the pacifier. Seeming this was actually a issue with that scammer, unbelievably. So, just a minute, Gabe. I'll be done in 2 minutes. Okay. So, this is Honeybug pacifier that he came with. This is what his magnet was set to by Kymberlee, because she sends her babies home with Honeybug pacifiers. I don't know if this is the kind that you could flip them out. I think it is, actually. But this is how it fits him here. Please keep in mind, he will come home with that. Please keep in mind, buyers, that magnets can shift, okay? These are handmade works of art. The insides of their mouths aren't like flat and smooth. It's whatever the sculpt is inside. So just in shipping, in just handling, in just time, magnets can slip, shift, or even fall off. Well, not really, because the head stuff, they're not going to just totally fall down. But, they can shift all over the place. It happens. Right now, that's fitting him good, but after shipping, it could slide. It's possible to ship. Very, very, very easy fix in taking off the zip tie and going in and just moving the magnet. It's not rocket science, but please, I am not responsible for that. That does not constitute as damage to a doll. It doesn't give you a right to have money taken off the doll. Nothing. The magnet is an extra. The magnet and the pacifier is an extra that artists put in for our enjoyment. It's not, it's an extra thing, something for us to role play and have fun with. It's an easy fix if it shifts. So if you are buying this high-end, very expensive doll based on a pacifier and a magnet, don't bother. That's all I can say, because that was that, you all are probably, anybody that doesn't know what I'm talking about, just go watch the videos on the fraudulent chargeback. You'll understand what I'm talking about. Anyway, all right, thank you for watching, and I hope this guy finds a mommy soon. Bear in mind, after payment is sent, it could take me a couple days to get him together to ship. My sciatica is really bothering me. My kids are home. It'll take me, a couple days to prepare him. I might not be able to get him out that next morning, sort of thing, only because of just what I got going on here. So just please, bear with me and bear in mind that it'll, I'll give a guarantee that, well, it depends if it's a weekend or a holiday. I don't even want to say that. I'm just saying roughly, 2 days it'll take me maybe to ship him. If I get before, wonderful. If I don't, just bear with me. All right. That's about it. Thank you so much for watching. And my email is pixiemom4@gmail.com. That's Pixie, PIXIMOM, the number 4@gmail.com. That will be in the description of this video, as well as the links to Kymberlee's Cocoon. All right. Thanks for watching. God bless.